In this video I'm gonna share 3 of my favorite old towns in the Greek islands. Real, raw, with plenty of character and super relaxing. And they are not just stunning, they are also easy to enjoy and not shoulder to shoulder with plenty of other visitors. And for this reason I've not included into the list places like Aegean or Hora in Santorini, Hora in Mykonos, which are absolutely stunning, but I must say in July and August definitely very popular. But let's start with the first village. The first old town I want to talk is Simi town, or Hora in Simi Island. When you arrive to this island with a ferry, you will be absolutely 100% open mouth, watching these colonial houses all around this bay, all painted in different pastel colors. A place that I will remember forever in my life. There are plenty of cafes, plenty of restaurants, small shops here and there, so definitely a place that you can enjoy. You can decide also to walk up to what is called the Horio, which is basically the extension of the Hora, and you can have incredible, beautiful views of the island. And if you do that, I highly suggest to stop by Kalistrata, which is my favorite taverna in the island, I must say. They make an amazing black octopus risotto, which is one of the best I've ever tasted. It doesn't sound like a Greek dish, but and some of the food in the island is definitely inspired by the typical Italian dishes. As much as I love Simi town, I must say that during the day it can get quite busy, and that's because of the day trippers that comes from Rhodos. And for this reason, I definitely suggest spending at least one night or even 2 or 3 nights, because the time you will enjoy the most of the town is gonna be after 5 p.m. and before 10 a.m., which means before or after the day trippers leave. I must say that the small beach of the town, which is on the right side of the port, is not as big, but still okay. If you want to have a better beach, you can take a bus that is gonna take you to the back beach and you will be there in 20 minutes. Something I definitely suggest doing it if you decide to spend 2, 3 or more nights in the island. The second old town I highly suggest to visit is the Hora of Folegandos. Folegandos is an island that is about 3 hours by ferry from Ios. The Hora was built on top of a cliff with an amazing view into the Cyclades archipelago, and that's the place you want to be for your sunset. The town itself is spectacular. The center of the Hora is all close to the traffic. There are actually 3 or 4 small squares now interconnected between each other with bars and restaurants everywhere. It's such a beautiful place, especially if you travel with your family and kids, because you can leave the kids running around without having always to worry about cars. The old part of the Hora is actually called the Castle, and you can explore it. Really tiny lanes, beautiful architecture, definitely another side of this Hora which is unique to the Greek islands. And from the Hora you can also walk up to the monastery for once again a beautiful view of the whole archipelago. The only drawback I've seen in this island is that it can get quite windy, especially in July and August, so take a jumper with you because it can be quite chilly at night. Another beautiful old town is the Hora of the Aipalia Island. This is an island that is also famous for its butterfly shape. The architecture of the Hora is very interesting because it takes a little bit of its typical Cycladic islands and also from the Dodecanese Highlands. The village is perched on a hill, and on top of this hill there is a Venetian castle which has not been totally refurbished, but you can visit for free. It's a great place not only for the view but to explore. And then it goes down straight to the bay where there is a little beach. In the main square you can find also 5 windmills which are very characteristic of this island. This is a beautiful old island that never gets that busy, especially because it is quite remote. It's situated halfway more or less between Rhodos and Santorini, and you can reach it with a domestic flight from Athens or by ferry obviously from Rhodos. This is one of my favorite islands actually of Greece, not only because the Hora is absolutely beautiful, but also because there are so many lovely beaches and there is no crowd whatsoever, even in July and August, which is a total peak time for any location in Europe. One thing I learned with this old town is to try always experience the small islands, because you can find some incredible gems that are hardly mentioned in any guide, like for example the Hora in Aipalia. And most importantly, don't worry to get lost in these small tiny lanes of the old towns, because you will find some amazing restaurants, cafes, and incredible views and opportunities to make memorable photos. Now, if you're still with me, I hope you appreciate the effort in making this video. Put a like, subscribe to the channel, because in the next few weeks I'm gonna publish more videos about Greece and Europe. And let me know your favorite old town in the Greek islands. And also let me know if you're planning to visit these 3 islands in this video next time in Greece. So thanks again to stay in this video with me, and I'll see you next week. Ciao, bye.